I really don't care what happens, sir. At all. I don't care. Everybody out here tiptoes on social media like it's all a game. But what y'all don't realize is there are real consequences for these quick flexes. For that $300 flex you think you need, there are consequences. That wasn't just a quote. That was a warning. A direct call-out that sets the stage for one of the most emotional and disturbing public breakups we've seen in recent memory. Teyana Taylor has made headlines before for her music, her dance, her style, her strength. But this time, she's not in the news for her artistry. She's in the news because she's done. Done with the lies, the manipulation, the trauma, and most of all, with her husband, Iman Shumpert. In a bold, heartbreaking decision, Teyana has filed a restraining order against Iman. But what pushed her to that limit? What happened behind closed doors? And what does their daughter's emotional revelation have to do with all of this? Let's break it down, because what happened here is bigger than just gossip. It's a full-blown reckoning. It started like most digital dramas do on live. A blurry, chaotic live stream where Teyana's voice trembled and tears streamed down her face. Her fans watched helplessly as she visibly unraveled in real time. But this wasn't just a celebrity venting online. It was something much deeper. This was an emotional unraveling years in the making. Midway through the live stream, things took a turn. Iman Shumpert, former NBA star and longtime partner, suddenly appeared. Not physically, but through comments, messages, and then reportedly at her door. And when he showed up, it wasn't with excuses. It was with an apology. But instead of bringing peace, his presence made it worse. Teyana was already deep in tears, already emotionally spent. And Iman's apology, whether sincere or strategic, seemed to trigger even more pain. Because when someone's been breaking your heart in pieces for years, and I'm sorry can feel more like gasoline on fire than water to cool it down. But the real turning point didn't come from Teyana. It came from someone no one expected, their daughter. In a moment of unshakable bravery, the child shared something on social media that would forever shift the narrative. The details remain private out of respect, but what we do know is this. Her words confirmed what many fans had long suspected but hoped wasn't true. She exposed behavior from Iman that was deeply concerning, enough to warrant immediate legal action. And that's when Teyana snapped out of heartbreak mode and went straight into protection mode. For years, Teyana had tried to keep things together. For the sake of the family, for the public image, for love. But hearing her child speak out, hearing her daughter break down and reveal what she had witnessed, that changed everything. Teyana didn't file the restraining order on impulse. This wasn't petty revenge. It was a powerful declaration. A message to the world and to Iman himself. I'm done. I'm done pretending. I'm done covering. I'm done sacrificing my peace. Her move was met with a tidal wave of reactions. Some fans immediately praised her courage. Others criticized the public nature of the drama, arguing that such issues should be handled privately. But what those critics failed to understand is this wasn't just about her. This was about her child's safety, about reclaiming her peace, and about drawing a hard line after years of blurred boundaries. The restraining order wasn't just a piece of paper. It was the final boundary she had to set after enduring too much for too long. The fallout reached every corner of both families. Teyana's parents, who have long been protective of their daughter, are now reportedly furious. They've watched Iman's behavior silently over the years, hoping things would improve. But now that silence is broken, they've rallied behind Teyana with everything they have. Her siblings took to social media, publicly standing by her side. They weren't subtle. Their messages were sharp, clear, and filled with pain. They made it known, Teyana will not face this battle alone. But on the other side, silence. Iman's family has remained quiet, eerily quiet. Some speculate they're embarrassed. Others believe they've known all along but chose to look the other way. A few relatives are rumored to be split, with some calling Teyana dramatic, while others quietly agree it was a long time coming. The divide between the families is now painfully visible, with both sides caught in a legal and emotional crossfire. So where do things stand now? Is this truly the end of Teyana and Iman's roller coaster love story? Or is there a part of her still hoping for reconciliation? The truth is, we don't know yet. What we do know is that this moment, this very public unraveling, is unlike anything we've seen from them before. This isn't just a lover's quarrel. This is a reckoning. A forced confrontation with years of emotional damage, manipulation, and toxicity. Teyana's decision to finally step away wasn't out of spite, it was out of necessity. She has carried the emotional weight of this relationship for far too long. From allegations of cheating to quiet emotional manipulation, she's tried again and again to patch things together. But when your child becomes the one holding the mirror to the truth, it becomes impossible to look away. Iman's apology, though emotional, is now under intense scrutiny. Was it genuine or was it damage control? Some fans feel sympathy, seeing a man who finally realizes what he's lost. But others aren't buying it. To them, it looks like a calculated performance, just another move in a toxic pattern. Whether Iman truly wants to change or just wants to keep control is unclear. But one thing is certain, Teyana's done waiting for him to change. Her tears on live weren't just about heartbreak. They were the result of years of suppressed pain finally boiling over. And fans can feel it. This isn't performative. This isn't fake. This is what a breaking point looks like, raw, unscripted, and heartbreaking. What Teyana is doing isn't just about her own story. It's about the millions of women watching, silently enduring their own pain, who now feel seen. Her decision to speak up, to take action, to protect herself and her children. It's empowering. Because too often, women, especially Black women, are expected to hold it down, no matter how much they're hurting. Teyana is flipping that narrative. She's showing the world that it's okay to say, no more. I choose me. Her courage is already inspiring conversations online. People are talking about boundaries, about the dangers of toxic love, and about the courage it takes to walk away, not just from a person, but from a pattern. As for what's next, we don't know all the answers yet, but we do know this. Teyana is stepping into a new chapter, one where her safety, peace, and dignity are non-negotiable. She may be emotional, she may still be healing, but she is also stronger than ever. The public, the fans, the media, they're watching closely. Not to sensationalize her pain, but because they see a woman rising from the ashes of a broken relationship and reclaiming her life. A man, meanwhile, is facing a different reality. The spotlight is on him now, and he's not being viewed as the victim. He's being seen as someone who lost what he didn't protect. Whether he chooses to grow or spiral, well, that's up to him. This story isn't over. The legal battles may just be starting. The emotional healing will take time. But one thing is clear, Teyana Taylor has found her voice, and she's using it not just to protect herself, but to inspire others. To every person watching who's ever felt trapped in a relationship where they felt unheard, unseen, unprotected, this is your sign. You can take your power back, you can start over, and you deserve peace. What do you think about this situation? Do you believe Iman's apology was sincere, or was it just another performance? Should Teyana ever consider forgiving him? Or is this the final chapter? Let us know in the comments. And if you stand with Teyana, drop a heart below to show support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We'll be following this story closely as it continues to unfold. Until next time, stay safe, protect your peace, and never be afraid to walk away from what no longer serves you.